Hey everybody, this video is on learning to manage your stress. I am also a victim of that. Um, I don't handle stress very well, but I'll give you a few ideas of how we can learn to manage it. Uh, First, I want to point out that stress is a killer. We know from personal experience, I'm sure, that stress leads to all kinds of physical and mental problems. It can lead to depression. It can lead to high blood pressure. It can lead to anxiety. It can lead to a host and a multitude of other different issues. Um, but when we learn to handle our stress in a constructive and positive way, we ultimately can avoid all these issues. One of the first ways we can learn to manage our stress is through meditation. It's been proven scientifically that that actually does help relieve a lot of the stress. You know, you go into your inner self and you try to find an inner calm. That in itself is kind of hard to do when you're just so stressed out that the only thing you want to do is take a nap. But ultimately, meditation can relieve a lot of the stress that we're all dealing with. Another way to deal with stress is to write in a personal journal. I find that when I write in my journal, um, and then I reread it months later, I'm like, God, why did I just make such a big issue out of that situation? It doesn't matter what the situation was. It's just, why did I do that? And then we come to bring about an inner peace because we learn how to rectify the situation. And these are issues that we seriously need to consider to work on. Another way is through maybe music. Music is a powerful way to relieve stress. Whether you're into rock or reggae or, some kind of Celtic thing, some kind of drumming or nature sounds. Music is a very powerful instrument in relieving stress because it takes us out of ourselves, transports us to a different state of, what's the word? I guess meditation would be the correct way to articulate that. Another way is through exercise. The endorphins and the rush that you get when your adrenaline's pumping after jogging or working out with weights or, doing Zumba is now the big craze around. You just feel physically energized after you work out. I like to do yoga. Yoga's been my thing for many years. My daughter and I actually started it through online demand with Optimum when she was a little kid, and it just stuck with me. And I do stop now and then. I do not practice on a completely daily basis, but I do try to at least get at least a round in when I can. And it's very, very relaxing to do yoga. So that might be something to consider in relieving your stress. Let me see, what else can you do? You can just take a walk out in nature to relieve stress. I mean, nature's just beautiful, and the goddess just turns around and inspires you. And, you'll see a beautiful flower that'll capture your attention. And at the same time, you'll probably pick that flower and take it home after asking it permission if you could take it. You'll find a rock or a branch from a tree that you could turn into a wand later on. So taking a walk is just more than just stress relieving. It's just, you put yourself out there into a space where you can connect with nature and the goddess and the gods and all the powers that be and just say, oh my God, that's so much better. I do that when I take a walk. Let me see. Another way you can release stress is inhaling a certain scents like, let me see, mint has a very relaxing effect on me. I don't know about you, but I find inhaling the scent of mint is very calming and relaxing to me. You can put it on a cotton ball. You can wear it as a perfume even. And it's good for any kind of stimulation, really. And it does have a lot of healing effects. So you could try that. Excuse me. there are a multitude of different ways to relieve stress. One of the other ways I would like to point out is that, we all like to think that we have control over our lives, but there are just some elements in our lives that we have no control of. Like, we can't control what our boss does. And, you end up having this argument with your boss and not even intending to. You just get, and people in general just tend to do that to us sometimes. We just feel, and we have to remember that there are things that are totally beyond our control. And once we learn and accept the fact that we can't control everything and just release it, that's also a stress reliever. And find the things that are your stress triggers. I know when people get in my face, I don't like that. That's a big stress trigger for me. So after the situation is over, I have to just stand there for a moment and just go and let it out. Just breathe. Be conscious of your breath during the day. When you find yourself just at that point where you're ready to explode, walk away and just inhale, hold it for a moment or two, and exhale it. You'll find that it does wonders for your stress. Believe me. With 6 kids in the house, let me tell you, I get a little crazy. Another way you can release your stress is, believe it or not, taking a nap. If you are able to catch 5 minutes out of your day and take a nap, take advantage of that. Sleep is great for stress because it just knocks you on your ass, and you're able to calm down because you're not even conscious of the fact that you are stressed. So taking a nap is always a good thing. I'm gonna go here. Sex. Yeah. Sex is also a very good stress reliever. If you just find yourself at a point where you're ready to explode, grab your freaking partner and say, dude or woman, let's go. Please, I need that release. Yeah, go there if you have to, if you can. That's great. Don't make a big issue out of it. There's just so much stuff that goes on in our daily lives, from paying the bills and, the car breaks down, or your landlord's harassing you, or somebody's just being a jerk in general. And, stuff like that, it wears on you. And we don't realize it. Stress can lead to headaches and just, your arthritis acts up and you're feeling like shit. Take a moment and just breathe and release it. That helps a lot. Let me tell you from personal experience, it does help a lot. And this concludes this video of releasing your stress and managing it. And have a great Beltane. Love you. Blessed be.